All right, day 3, one funnel away challenge. I'm excited. This is my second time going through this. I failed last time. Just gonna throw that out there. I got to week 3, the actual building of the funnel so I picked a funnel. I picked a service that I was gonna build a funnel around and do that. And client work just bubbled up. Had a bunch of stuff to do. Had a bunch of deadlines to hit. I got a week behind, and I was like, all right, Saturday, I'll catch up. And then Saturday came around, and I played a lot of Final Fantasy X instead because it just got released on the Switch. I know, I'm horrible. But I don't know about you, but by Friday afternoon, by like 3 o'clock, I am burnt out. I have given it my all from 5 a.m. Monday morning until, Friday at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when I'm winding down and burning out and considering whether I should drink that next Red Bull or if that's really going to affect how many years I have left on my life. And I'm just burnt out. So Saturdays are my day for kind of playing some games, getting a bunch of chores done, making sure my wife's taken care of in terms of the house is clean and vacuumed and dusted and all that type of stuff, right? While she works on food prep. And then Sundays are just Sundays. Sundays are Sabbath day of rest. And I wasn't going to catch up then. And then I went into the next week and in that time I'd gotten involved with a little side startup called the Remembership, where we help well-intentioned men actually remember birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays for their wives, and give them gift ideas and things like that, so that they can actually execute well on those days instead of having to rushed on my way home from work. I'm going to pick up a gift at some, grocery jewelry store and grab some flowers and whatever chocolates were available there. Not her favorites, just whatever I can get done in 10 minutes while I'm at the grocery store, and then head home. So that kind of took over, and then I tried powering through and just didn't get it done before this OFA challenge started. And I was like, $400 and all the training and support and everything that they've got. Why not? I'll just go through it again. It's good. Repetition makes mastery, right? So today is mission 3, all about the who, not the how. This is something I've struggled with a lot. So I'm a smart guy, right? It took me 5 years to get through college. You want to know why it took me 5 years to get through college? Because I thought I had to learn everything. My goal coming out of college was that I was going to launch a restaurant, because I was going to go to the Culinary Institute of America afterwards, all signed up, slated, had my knives and jackets and everything bought, and then I was thinking through, well, what do I need to start a restaurant? Well, I'm going to need to know how to design a logo and a menu and take food photography and do advertising and all that type of stuff. So I'll take all the classes. So I took graphic design classes, photography classes, I took business classes, marketing classes, I took everything. And it took me 5 years to get through college because I kept taking all these new classes that I thought were required skills. Because I was like, I'm going to be broke. I have to do all these things myself. And that was a bad idea. If I would have really thought through, the individuals that are really successful business owners and entrepreneurs, they focus on the who. Who's going to help them actually get those things done? So today, this is what the training was all about, right? As entrepreneurs, we get excited, we move forward towards a vision, and then we hit that obstacle and we get stuck. And that obstacle could be, I need a logo, or I need a website. So now I got to go figure out how to build that stuff. So I spend, 6 months learning Photoshop and create a logo, and it sucks. But I saved a ton of time and money, right? Or a ton of money, not time. And now I've got my logo, then I'm like, all right, what's next? Now I need to take that logo and put it on a website, but I don't know how to build a website. So then I throw together a Wix site or something like that and figure that all out. And I get a crappy result at the end, right? And I get stuck. Or I procrastinate. And I've done this plenty of times where I'm like, oh, I need to learn how to do this. Oh, I'll get around to it later, right? I've got a couple of other things I need to focus on. And then I'll go back and I'll learn that. And once I've learned that, then I can move forward with my vision. No. Entrepreneurs need to think of themselves as contractors. And contractors aren't really great at anything in terms of laying brick, building frames for a house, pouring concrete, things like that. But they know who is really good at that. But they're like the ones that they orchestrate everything to accomplish the vision, which is the final house and how it should look, right? So as an entrepreneur, we need to do the same thing, right? We need to figure out who are our list of who's that are going to execute the skills we need done. And now I know what you're saying. You're thinking, but I don't have any money. Yeah, whatever. You can go sell some plasma, mow some lawns, sell a kidney, get a part-time job, do whatever it is. There are always ways to make money. They might be beneath you. We might, have to swallow our pride and go do that, but you can get that money and figure out how to do that so you can pay for people to do this, right? If I value my time at $100 an hour for execution, and I spend, 10 hours trying to figure out Photoshop to create a lame logo, that's $1,000 of my time wasted. I should really be thinking, all right, if it's going to take me about 10 hours to do it, can I actually find somebody to do it for less than 10 hours? So I'm willing to spend up to $1,000 to have someone create a logo, right? And the answer is yeah. That's the opportunity cost that you're willing to trade off, right? Is I'll pay somebody enough money to do it, and they'll probably do it way better and way faster than I would in that 10 hours because they've spent probably 10 years perfecting that skill and getting awesome at it. So that's what we need to be doing as entrepreneurs, is figuring out who's going to help us accomplish this vision, figure out how we're going to pay those people to do it, and they'll probably get it done faster and cheaper than if you did it yourself. And that way we don't get stuck in this kind of quagmire of procrastination and learning skills ourselves. We don't necessarily need to do that. We just have to have the vision and drive it forward. I think most entrepreneurs, the best skill they can develop is sales. Honestly, if you can go out and get money and bring it in, then you have money to then go out and get the who's to do what you need done and go from there. So I've been listening to a book called The Code of the Extraordinary Mind, right? And the gentleman that wrote that book, I forget his name at the moment, but he was interviewing, or he's at Necker Island with Richard Branson, and he asked Richard, you've started 8 different companies in 8 different industries and taken all of them to $1 billion. It's huge. If you could summarize in one sentence how you did it, what would you say? Richard responded, it's all about finding and hiring people smarter than you, getting them to join your business and giving them good work, then getting out of the way and trusting them. You have to get out of the way so you can focus on the bigger vision. That's important. But here is the main thing. You must make them see your work as a mission. So there's 2 things, right? Find people smarter than you, let them do their job, and get out of the way, focus on the vision, and then get people to buy into your vision and see it as a mission. Which is like, that's awesome, right? Like that's really what we get excited about. And that's what gets employees excited about, is that they feel like they're doing good in the world, not just, pressing a button. Anyway, so that is that. That was today's challenge. Goal by the end of the day, right, is to create our own funnel Rolodex. So go find all the people that we know are going to need help doing certain things for us, like writing sales copy, writing emails, designing logos, creating worksheets, video editing, running social media ads, Facebook ads, things like that. And I've already got like that list in my mind because I have a huge, I've been building that Rolodex up over the last 10 years. I've got, a bunch of agencies that I recommend hiring out to depending on the stage of business. So I'm probably going to hire them to do some of this stuff for me. Some of the stuff I'm good at, I'm going to do it myself because I can get it done faster than if I try to hand it out to somebody else. Eventually I'll want to hand those things off, right? But that is the goal. And then today's favorite quote, George S. Patton said, a good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week. Do that. Execute. Ship it and then fix it. So, check in tomorrow. I'll give you an update on what OFA 4 is. Oh, I forgot. I'm excited. This ties into the Grads to Riches thing. So I just got access to the Choose book by Ryan Levesque. Got it on my iPad right here, which is awesome. I'm going to start going through his steps for identifying markets. What are the numbers and methods he uses to do that? And then he's got a system for red light, green light, yellow light to help move these opportunities through a funnel, and that funnel is designed to help weed out the bad performers, the red lights, and help you figure out if the yellow light opportunities could turn into a green light opportunity later on in the stages of the funnel. So I'm excited to do that. If you want, go get the book. It's on Amazon. It just came out yesterday. You can go to askmethod.com and sign up there. He's got a monthly membership program, whatever, that you can follow along, do that type of stuff. But it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna use this to help me pick the idea for the funnel, the One Funnel Away challenge I'm gonna build, right? I'm trying to figure out an information product I can do. There's a bunch off the top of my head, but I want to try and use some scientific method to narrow it down to one or two, and then build those out as information businesses and see how that goes, right? I'm always building stuff out for clients. I never build stuff out for myself. Anyway, so that is that. I'll keep you up to date on that.